DMV sports fans and sports fans all around these United States. Welcome to Mike Mason's Showcase Network, and you are on the DMV Sports Fans channel. Yeah! Y'all come on in out the street. It's getting cold outside. It's early November. Yes, sir. All right, we got a great show for you tonight. We're going to get an update on our Washington Wizards. But before we get started, let me introduce you to my cohorts who are also my brother.
Come on.
On my right-hand side, I got D'Anthony, a.k.a. Pedro. Show him some love.
Peace and love, everybody.
On this left-hand side, he's happy. Yeah, he's happy. It's got my brother Kenny. Sometimes we call him King Ken. Say something, son.
Hello.
Yeah. All right, look here. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a deep dive into our Washington Wizards and see what they've been up to lately. All right? So, last time we saw each other, I think they were 3-1. Mm-hmm. All right, now they're 5-2. They ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. Now, if we look at what they've done in the last few days, they managed to knock off them Boston Celtics a second time.
That's right. That's
right. And then they came back and beat Toronto, of course. Now we got coming up. We have the Toronto Raptors again. All right, on Wednesday. That is tonight.
Yeah.
All right, it is tonight. And then after that, they go in another home game. They'll be coming in at the Capital One Arena against them Grizzlies. Mm-hmm. All right, so fellas, let's talk about our Wizards. And let's talk about the NBA as a whole. But first, let's talk about those Wizards. What did you think about that game the other night against the Atlanta Hawks? Do you hit the panic button, or it was just one of them games?
It's one of them games, but the only thing I need Unseld to do, the only thing I need him to understand
Go ahead.
is when you got a pure three-point shooter as in Holiday. To me, I don't think they're giving Holiday enough playing time. They gotta give him the playing time. And for God's sakes, Bill, don't get me treating you like Ezekiel Elliott. You don't have to put the game on your back, son. Settle down, share the ball. Okay. He sometimes rushes shots, try to put the game on his hands, and it don't have to be. He got enough players around him now. All they gotta do is just calm down, relax, and Berton, for God's sakes, you got to get consistent. Consistency from him is what I need to see.
Well, you know, the game on Saturday against Boston, first of all, the crowd was electric.
Oh, absolutely.
The crowd was electric. Me and Sabrina was in the house.
Okay. The town is electric.
Yeah. It was certainly electric in there. But, you know, what you said about Bill.
Oh, man.
Bill was single-handedly responsible for the game going into overtime to begin with.
Yes, single-handedly.
To begin with, because he pressing. He turned the ball over. So you're right, Kenny. Bill just need to calm down, know he got help around, and execute. Right. But these Wizards are for real.
Yeah,
they are for real. So if anybody looked at this schedule and said, oh, we got the Wizards, it's going to be easy, you know, no, you have made a major mistake. And you know, but Wizards got to do one thing for me.
Go ahead.
Because when they lost the other night, 3-point shooting took them out of the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, when you are not on, when your three-pointer's not dropping, take it to the rack. You got the players that can take it to the rack. You can hit those. You got plenty of them that can hit those mid-range shots. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't look. What's the old saying? You live by the 3, you die by the 3.
And that's a true
They
statement.
died by the 3.
Right. And you don't have to go to ISO ball.
No.
The team play team ball. Pass the ball. That's what's killed. When they don't pass the ball and go ISO, they get hurt. Pass the ball.
Look, I was sitting beside a young fella that game.
Okay.
Bertan almost made him stroke out. Almost, man. I said, man, you got to calm down, man. I mean, look, Bertan, I mean, he had 7 points and he jacked up about 53s. Look, you know, you got to understand the situation you're not on.
Yeah.
Calm down. Let's execute, run the offense, and get the two. Nothing wrong with it.
Right. Nothing.
You understand what I'm saying? But Bertan single-handedly almost shot them out the game.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So here's my take on it. Everything y'all said was good. Everything you said was good, and it's definitely some good information that the Wizards need to take a hold of.
Yeah.
Me personally, I ain't panicking. With the performances, first off, look at the schedule. They had them boys pretty much going back to back to back to back.
Why is that?
All right. So
that's crazy.
You got 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" guys running up and down that court in a matter of 48 hours consecutively.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to put that as a factor.
Yeah. Playing the same team they played the other night.
Exactly.
On,
but that's fine because those are conference games.
I understand.
And they're important. So if you're knocking them off, and they're winning them. If you're knocking them off, you're building the blocks.
Yeah.
That's so. Yeah. One thing the positives I have with the Wizards is that even though they're down, they still fight.
Yeah.
And that's majority of the times that's how they win in those games. It's because the other team think that they got their foot on their neck, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, sir.
They got heart, man.
They got heart.
I see a lot of heart
Now, here is what's going on. This is the reason why I'm so overjoyed about these Wizards. I'm so overjoyed is because of some fact. We just got Gafford back. We got less than 30 days. Thomas Bryant hit the floor. You gonna have now the thing that Atlanta Hawks did the other night is what I can't wait, and I'm hoping that the Wizards would do, is at least play two of them bigs on the floor at the same time.
Right.
Just like Atlanta Hawks played Capella and Robinson on their floor at the same time. You can do the same with Bryant and Gafford or Bryant and Harrell.
Harrell definitely got to be in there.
These guys here, they got a squad. Now, when we get up to that front, the backcourt, NATO, he's sometime.
Yeah.
I really think, and I agree with Ken. I think you need to give Holiday more play.
He need more play
at that point, and that way you can rotate in and out. Dinwiddie, Bill.
Yeah.
What's the other boy name? Caldwell. Yeah. Pope. Caldwell Pope.
Yeah.
But I'm telling y'all guys right now, just like Pedro said, if you gonna come play the Wizards, you better pack a lunch. And you better have plenty Gatorade in the cooler. And some boys for real, man.
Harrell, however you pronounce his last name.
Montoya.
Yeah. The heartbeat of the team.
Heartbeat.
Yes.
This boy bring 150% all the time.
Now, that's what
all the time. Yes, sir.
Hear what I'm saying. And I'm going to say this. Because I look, this is just Ken. I've said it about Wall, and I said it about Westbrook. If they don't get Bill under control, man, he's gonna cause some chaotic game. Hold on, Mike. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Bill gets raggedy, and he don't. And they need to. Harrell, like I said, he's a team. To me, team cat. Settle him down, man, because I'm telling you, Bill don't. Bill is really upset right now, man.
You know. Who really settled that team down when he come out on the floor? Dinwiddie.
Yeah.
Dinwiddie. To me, Bill had his points or whatever. But Dinwiddie, when he's in that game,
everything runs.
Everything flows better.
Well, see, Dinwiddie is actually, he's what you call a floor general.
I like Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's a floor general. When he's that's what you need in a good point guard. And Holiday, is going to be a good floor general. You got to understand, Holiday's young. Holiday ain't but like 23, 24 years old. Dinwiddie is a seasoned veteran who's under 30. So he understands what it's like to be a floor general. Ken, I don't want you to get too worked up over Bill, because the reason why, first off, Bill needs to get himself back into what you call all-star mode. and that's why he's pressing a little bit. But once Bill hit his stride, understand this. Bill knows that he has a team around him. He knows this. He done said it.
Mike, I hear what you say.
Yeah.
I hear what you say.
He's not hard-headed like Wall.
He ain't hard-headed like Wall. He close. I hear what I hear what you're saying, and it sounds all good. But when you single-handedly turn the ball over twice, so that game go to overtime.
And then let me tell you this.
What King Hill is saying.
Yeah, and what
He
Mike saying, I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's not going overboard.
Yeah.
He's just putting out some facts.
And it ain't Bill's responsibility. It's our responsibility to pull that young man in and say, look, here's the conversation I would have with Bill. Bill, I know you've been the face of this franchise along with Mr. Wall years ago, but this is a different thing we got going on here. And you're going to have to learn. There may be times I have to bring you off the bench. I'm telling you, if Bill keep what Bill's trying to do is stats.
Yeah, look.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kenny.
Okay, well, you keep watching then, Mr. Mason. I don't know what game you watching.
Turn the ball over, and then he gonna laugh.
Over?
Ain't nothing funny about it, Bill.
And over.
Come on,
look,
man.
You know one thing I hate about an NBA basketball player? Sloppy.
Yeah.
He's sloppy right now.
Man,
you know who was sloppy?
Like he wanted to take his head off, man.
You want to know who was sloppy? Westbrook. You want to know who was sloppy? Wall. I'm telling you, I hate a sloppy player. Yeah. And when you turn your back to the opposing team and you get the ball to take him, look, the whole team should have sandbagged him. Put a sandbag over his head and took him out in the back out. And I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. If they don't get John Wall, I'm telling you, Mike, if they don't get John Wall settled down.
John Wall.
I mean, not John Wall.
Bill.
Excuse me, because he playing like it.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, Mike. You cannot sit. What are you watching?
No, he's there. I'm
Denny,
watching.
who he playing like, Denny?
What I'm watching is
He got sloppy at the end, just like Wall.
Hey, look,
he got sloppy at the end.
But what I'm,
You got me calling him John Wall. I'm going to call him what he is.
Bill has to mature into closing it out.
Yeah.
and he will.
He
will.
he had the opportunity to close it out twice
look here,
and turn the ball over.
And the weight is no longer necessary to be on his shoulders.
I understand that, fellas.
Okay,
I understand
we're
that.
going to keep watching.
And I think the team itself understands that, and Bill understands that.
No,
but here's the thing. Bill is a shooting guard. That's his position, and his job is to shoot. Okay, and if he's off, the formula to any shooter who's off is to shoot until you get in rhythm. So you're gonna have games when he is off where it's gonna look ugly. But once he get his rhythm, his stride, things gonna look brighter.
Look,
I don't want y'all to, you're sitting up here pushing the panic button like
No, hold, time out. I ain't panicked.
Alright.
Because I know that Harrell ain't gonna put up with it long, and I know that the rest of them ain't gonna put up. What I'm saying is, if you wanna get in your shooting rhythm, you got first quarter, second quarter, third. But when it comes down to the bottom, and you ain't been on, you get that ball to been with it, you give it to Harrell, or you do what you gotta do. I'm telling you, the boy sloppy.
I mean, he's not overreacting.
No, sir. I'm not panicking.
Look like you about ready to blow gas.
Oh, wait, we ready to blow gasket in the arena.
The whole arena.
The whole arena ready to blow gasket.
What you doing, Bill?
Look, he let the ball fly over top of his head.
Come on, man. Look,
What you doing?
you turned right in the back of the defender, and he took the ball from him. Come on, man. Because he was pressing, just like you said. You get Bill's number on your back. I can put Bill on my back.
Hey, what are you gonna put on his back, Bill?
Look here. If you're a Wizards fan,
Oh man.
if you're a Wizards fan,
Help us out.
are you panicking right now?
But we not panicking.
Are you panicking just the way not just Bill, but even Berton and the rest of the guys are playing? Or are you enjoying the fact that they putting some meaningful basketball on the floor?
Yeah.
Me, myself personally, I'm at the latter. I'm definitely not panicking. Oh, it's early in the season, and they're getting off to a wonderful start.
Okay.
And all those teams who got a matchup against the Wizards, only thing I gotta tell you, like I tell you week in and week out, get your popcorn ready.
You better bring a bag lunch.
I'm telling you, because them boys gonna come and they gonna punch you in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I just want to
Make sure you have your mouth.
let me clean up something. And I know Pedro want to clean. Look, I'm not panicking, but I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you individual performance. I will call just like I do with the cow. I'm gonna call you out. Bill, get yourself together.
Oh,
so,
you can't put it all on Burton.
Bill and Burton. BB. Not BB and CC whining. BB.
No. All right. Bill and Burton.
Okay.
Get it together.
Okay, here we go. What up?
Okay.
Now, other news floating around the NBA.
Yeah.
It looks like Los Angeles is tired of Westbrook.
Oh man. Wouldn't you be?
I'm just saying. I'm glad he gone. Hey, who got the better end of that trade?
Hey, it didn't take long, did it? It didn't take long.
Now we know.
Westbrook, trust me, mark my word.
Now, hold
At the
on.
end of the season, he done.
Hold on. If you want to know, if really somebody that is selfish and all about themselves,
Yeah.
is Westbrook.
Oh my God.
Now
God.
here's one thing that I want y'all to see.
Mm-hmm.
It was reported on the news,
Yeah.
all over social media,
Mm-hmm.
and LeBron James even had questions about it.
Mm-hmm.
But here's your man bringing the ball up court doing the Crip Walk. He's doing the Crip Walk. What is that? He's doing the Crip Walk.
They might want to play money.
I understand he's from Los Angeles or California, wherever he's from. But you gonna come up the floor in the middle of a game, not doing warm-ups. In the middle of the game doing the Crip Walk, talking about you love the song they was playing. Yeah, okay. I gotta go with you what you said last week.
Yeah.
LeBron getting tired.
He getting tired, man.
Yeah,
LeBron James.
yeah. But anyway, anything else out of the NBA that you curious about, worried about, or don't care about?
I just think, well, this has been a similar thing.
It's still ongoing.
Oh, man, he ain't playing.
They ain't even playing.
Man, he not playing. Man, Ben Simmons had dug himself a hole.
Yeah.
But Philadelphia still winning though, ain't they?
Yeah, I guess
They got a deep team.
Yeah, they got a deep team, but Ben Simmons gonna find some things out the hard way.
Well, I think Doc Rivers is the one that's gonna teach.
I know. Let me tell you something. I would tell you, as many years as the Wizards done really just beat me down to nothing. This is the most exciting I have ever been.
Yeah, we're gonna say exciting start, but you know what? We're going back to Ben Simmons and about Doc Rivers. One thing about Doc Rivers, he's just like Mike Singletary.
Yeah.
He will leave you sitting on a bench and lose a game to prove a point to your
And
dog.
that's a coach.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong
with it.
That's the coach.
See,
Go to the locker room.
you know what I'm saying? You know what? Finally coming to the NBA is they realize that these true coaches, there ain't no superstars on my team.
No.
Ain't no more superstars.
And let me tell you something.
You can't play as a team.
Let me tell you something. Pedro brought up a good point. Let me tell you something. When we was coaching rec ball, right? My daughter was on the team as well. Well, actually, we all had daughters on the team. But anyway, my daughter was on the team, right? She was acting out in school, whatnot like that. So here's when you know you got a true, not only a coach, but a sports-driven family. My wife made her come to every practice. Mm-hmm. And then on game day, had her suit up and sit on the bench.
Yeah.
The whole game. And she told me, don't put her in. If you do, don't come home.
Bottom line.
And she had to tell me twice. But I'm coming home. But that goes to show you, coaches, don't be afraid to coach. If the man ain't performing, I know many of those players that you coach and make more money than you. But money ain't got nothing to do with job security. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, if you want your job and you got the blessings of your owner, because if you don't have the blessings of your owner, you shouldn't be on that team anyway. But if you got full range with your owner, regardless of what, the players may stand up on you with, and that's your superstar players are what they call. You let them know, hey, look, if you don't want to practice, you're not gonna play.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line. Because the old saying is this here: if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail, and that's just simple. And that's going on with a couple of teams around here that we're going to talk about later on in later shows. But if you're not preparing yourself for success, then you prepare yourself for the failure. That's just how it's going to happen. Bottom line. But anyway, anything else out the NBA?
No,
we good?
Like I said, nothing else out the NBA. I'm just glad to see these coaches finally saying to these superstars.
We got a coach.
You know,
we got a
I'm
coach.
Just glad that they finally
coach.
saying ain't no superstars on this team. But period.
That's my coach.
Yeah.
Wes Unseld Jr. is my coach.
Ain't no superstars.
And I'm telling you, when I watched the post game after that game, he was. Let me tell you something about Wes Unseld Jr. He never get too high. He never get too low. He right there in the middle. And he's a straight shooter. He gonna tell you, yeah, we performed well, we won this game, but we got a lot of work to do. Or he gonna tell you, we didn't do the things we were supposed to do, that's why we dropped this game, and we're gonna go back to the drawing board and figure out why we wasn't doing it and get it right.
But what I like what the way he said is saying that, you know, we didn't perform well as a team, and that's on me. He said that's on me. I gotta correct that. That's a coach.
That's a coach. All right. So, fans, if you're happy about the Washington Wizards, drop some comments.
Drop them.
And what I want you to do, though, I want you to subscribe.
Hit
that like button.
Like.
And ring that notification.
Ding, 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 ding.
And do me one favor. I want y'all to get ready tonight when them Washington Wizards start off with them Toronto Raptors at home. That look, we beat them up there in Canada. We ran Drake out the building. Mm-hmm. Tell Drake come on down to D.C. and see what's happening in the Capital One Arena. Mm-hmm. And see what happens when Harrell tell him a thing or two and get another technical.
Yeah.
But that's all good. But y'all tune in tonight. The game is at 7 p.m.
7?
And get your popcorn ready.
Pop.
Because you're going to have a thriller in Manila.
Yeah.
Right? And that's right down there near Chinatown in Washington, D.C. So until then, what I want y'all to do is stay safe. Stay prayed up. And peace. And get up out there in the street. Nothing good happening in the streets. See y'all later.